to host the Global Investor Meet after a 6-year hiatus and the first state to host an investment summit after the COVID-19 pandemic. To talk about what is expected in this 3-day summit starting the 2nd of November, I have with me the man of the moment, the Chief Minister of the state of Karnataka, Mr. Basavaraj Bommai. Sir, thank you very much and welcome, and thank you for taking time out for CNBC TV 18.
Thank you, CNBC.
We understand you're targeting a 5 lakh crore kind of investment to be MOUs to be signed during this investor summit. How much of that are you already assured of, and do you think you could, exceed that target as well?
See, this time, this summit is totally different from the previous. Number one, this summit is not about MOU. It is beyond MOU. We have already approved more than 3.5 lakh crores of projects before coming on November 2nd to the summit. These MOUs were signed previous months, and they have applied for our state level, high-level committee, identifying their products, process, technology, then the land, electricity, everything. We have considered them and we have approved them. So we are not issuing them MOU certificate, but we are issuing them investment certificate. So more than 3.5 lakhs is already we have cleared, and these are commitment. And another 1.5 lakhs which has already been there, we will clear it in 1 month. So this is a difference between the previous summits. Here we are looking for a serious players, not MOU players. We are not interested. And this summit is a very, very serious economic affair for us. And we have, from day one, we are working earnestly. There is good response from the world leaders in different sectors.
So could you tell us about this response? What kind of companies, foreign and Indian, are looking to make investments in Karnataka? We had Toyota earlier. There's talks of Bharat Biotech also perhaps setting up a facility here. If you could give us some names.
Karnataka is like that a leader in all the sectors. We are the leaders in manufacturing, we are the leaders in aerospace, defense, EV, semiconductor, and renewable energy, hydrofuels, ammonia. So we are far ahead, and world leaders in these areas love to come to Karnataka and invest, and that's going to happen. For example, this time huge amount of investment is coming on renewable energy, manufacturing of hydrogen, and manufacturing of ammonia from seawater. So these are one of its kinds of industries which are going to come to the state.
What is your message to the investors if I were to ask you why should they invest in Karnataka? What are some of the initiatives that a state has taken, land, labor, capital, all included?
See, I'll tell you. Karnataka is one of the most technologically advanced state. As I said, the niche area technology is here. We have got highest number of R&D centers here. 400 world-renowned niche R&D centers are here. Right from genomics to the aerospace, you name it, it is there, which no other state or a city in the world boasts of. Daily, more than 10,000 experts, engineers, scientists, researchers land up in Bangalore, in international airport. That speaks of volume of R&D turnout what we are doing. And it has been established over a period of 50-60 years. So we are very strong in innovation and technology. So people are seeking technology, if people are seeking innovation, then highest number of startups are here. Countries, 60% of startups are here. And countries, 50% of unicorns are here. Out of 4 decacorns, 3 are in Bangalore. That speaks volume of the opportunities and the science and technology and human resources, skilled human resources, which is very important aspect for any industry to come. So when all these things are there, over and above that, we have got a finest infrastructure here. Land, building, roads, power surplus state. Then the next one is the culture. We have got a beautiful cosmopolitan culture, very good nature. So everything is here for a very sincere businessman to come and establish. And once they come, I have seen a lot of people from around the world and around country. Whoever establishes a shop in Bangalore will make this Bangalore and Karnataka as their home, rather than coming away from the home. They make this as a home. That's the beauty of Karnataka. So why not any sensible person will not come here?
Well, I'll get to the specifics in just a bit, but a lot of states are also wooing investors, saying we have an available land bank, come here and start. So, what are the plans on that front?
I wish them well first.
Yeah.
See, I welcome a healthy competition, number one. But my competition is not with the other states. We are far ahead. My competition is with the Silicon Valley and other international things. Second thing is, it is not just the land building which makes up the industry. As I have already said, technology, highly skilled human resources, and a very good cosmopolitan culture. So all this counts.
Well, surely it's not just land, it's the ease of doing business here, and that is something.
Of course, ease of doing business, we have got a beautiful policy. Ease of doing business is there, a lot of incentives are there. But I want to invite people on my strength, not only incentives. Incentives is just like a catalyst.
Yeah.
But the main theme should be on our strength. Our strength is technology, skilled work once again, and good infrastructure and good people.
All right, we note that. The other thing also I wanted to ask you about is your aerospace and defense policy that you've announced, that you're hoping for 45,000 crores worth of investment over a 5-year period. How much of that are we expecting in the upcoming summit?
See, as far as aerospace, every year we have got a air show here. So almost 25,000 crores always is been invested there, and we're expecting the same here. And as far as defense is concerned, we have got a very good presence of DRDO and aviation and other things which are in reference with the defense. So we may not sign up here, but ultimately a lot of aerospace people are coming here. And to tell you the fact, we have got everything as far as aerospace is concerned, aeroplane building is concerned. Right from engine, we manufacture everything in all the spares, everything is manufactured in Karnataka. Only somebody has to come for assembling of this thing, and we are inviting some of them. So hopefully we will get good investors.
There's something that is often brought up by industry players is when you talk about Karnataka, you're talking about Bangalore. But of course, you recognize that you've started your initiative beyond Bangalore. But take us through the steps of what kind of manufacturing capabilities are you helping build up in Tier 2, Tier 3 cities, so we look at investments beyond the city of Bangalore.
I want to showcase entire Karnataka. A lot of people who have come and experienced. Here, Karnataka is a highly education providing state. We have got highest number of engineering colleges all over the Karnataka. We have got highest number of technical schools, polytechnics, ITIs. Then we have highly skilled institutions and niche institutions like Indian Institute of Science and other things, which are going beyond Bangalore. Hence, already Hubli-Dharwad has become a hub. Now, this year we are starting FMCG cluster there, where they give 1 lakh employment, and more than 10,000 crores investment is coming there. Similarly, we are going to have a pharma park in Yadgir and textile park in Gulbarga, Bijapur.
Yeah.
We have got, I'm making a jeans park in Bellary. You know, the world best jeans brand names are manufactured in Bellary. You take any brand name, they are all manufactured here. So I want to give them a structure there. So we are looking beyond Bangalore, and of course Mysore is always there. So we are looking beyond Bangalore with a lot of preparation, and a lot of people have already shown interest. And another thing is, the people who are already invested in Karnataka, I am insisting them to come to these places.
Expand beyond
And the land is cheaper there, the establishment cost is cheaper, the same manpower is there. For example, Toyota asked them to come to North India, North Karnataka.
North Karnataka, speaking of these clusters, the other one of interest is the electric vehicle manufacturing. While you've just announced that there will be an EV industrial zone, a hub that will be set up in the state of Karnataka, what we want to understand is, so far a lot of electric vehicle manufacturers, while they have their design centers here in Karnataka, a lot of their manufacturing is happening across the border. So how does this policy aim to address those gaps?
See, what has happened is initial investors are from the other states. Of course, the entire R&D establishment they have to do in Karnataka, because they want the real R&D benefits, the results, they have to do in Karnataka. Now we are coming out, that's why we got a EV policy, where we are going to make a hub, and what all facilities the other states are giving, all incentives are the same things available here. And I want to integrate R&D with the manufacturing, so that any development in R&D will be complementing manufacturing, and any issues in manufacturing can be addressed by R&D. So this has really caught the attention of a lot of people, and a lot of people have shown, they have stopped expansion in those states and they want to do it here.
Could you tell us about some companies that are looking to shift their manufacturing of EVs to Karnataka?
Are there. Ether is one of them. And already our manufacturing in Mysore, Suzuki is looking now. So a lot of people are there.
All right. Also before we wrap up, I wanted to
understand. And I'm helping some lesser known companies to establish a shop.
Like?
A lot of local companies are there. I'll let you.
Final word before we wrap up. You said you don't want to compete with states, you want to compete with the Silicon Valley, you want to compete globally. What is your vision there for Karnataka? Also in the reference of the kind of startups mushrooming that we're seeing here. If you could give us
already organic growth has started here.
Yeah.
In all the sectors. Manufacturing, service, all the sectors, already the organic growth to build for the world has started. Because technology is a very key thing. Once we have a technology, it is question of scaling up. And my government is encouraging all these enterprises, including the startups, IT, BT, manufacturing, to scale up to the world. That's why our slogan is built for the world. And we want Karnataka to build for the world. And that's going to do it. We will see next 3-4 years we will be building everything for the world.
So you will be the challenger to the Silicon Valley soon?
Why not?
All right, Mr. Bommai, thank you very much. It was a pleasure speaking with you.
Thank you.